Yeah, it's the Broke Ass Podcast.
We got money though.
It's me, your host, Zany in the building. I got my co-host, co-producer. We got Jimmy in the building.
You could just call me Greatness.
Got my other co-host, co-producer. We got DeAndres in the building.
It's the big boss, the big queen. You already know.
Hey, we here for a good time, not a long time. This episode is brought to you by us in partnership with 810 Studios. We contenders, not pretenders. Thank you for listening.
You gotta find you somebody to play with.
How everybody doing, man?
Bless Holly first.
We chilling.
I just want to start out with an RIP to D'Angelo. Been battling cancer. Some people say like he was an unknown genius, but when I talked about it with my wife was like, she's like, was he better than Jaheim? Was he better than this? I was like, yo.
I was the other day years old when I found out that he wrote, You Will Know that All the Men Came Up song with. He the one who wrote that. I never knew that.
Who, D'Angelo?
I thought Quincy Jones wrote it. Yeah.
How the song go again?
It's the one with all of the men that was singing R&B in the 90s.
Yeah. I can't really sing, so I didn't want to start out. You better act like a man.
Yeah. You will know.
Kevin Campbell can sing.
He's the only one that everybody really remember from that song. But I remember Gerald Levert.
And when I think about D'Angelo, I just think about him in the video, and then when Jamie Foxx
did it again.
She was like, I can't even look at the video. All I see is Jamie Foxx. I was like, Jamie Foxx, and she was like, you don't remember? And then I couldn't get it out of my mind.
Yeah,
I'm thinking about doing it myself.
That's one of the funniest episodes.
What, like one of them TikTok joints? How everybody doing the TikTok?
Hey, yo, Jimmy, you know what happened, bro? It won't TikTok, but I seen you on Facebook.
Yeah,
doing the background.
Why to start on TikTok? I really think I'm gonna get rich off of my mom.
Hey, why not? You did great. You was in the background. You was in the background there for some lunch. That joint was great. So when you always have people that like step on your flow and like what you got going on because of their own critique of you.
Mm-hmm. So
do you respond to critics? If you do, why? And if you don't, why not?
A lot of times a response ain't got to be a verbal response. I feel like you can respond with your actions. So I feel like if a person is doing like saying something to me that like something like, hating or something, I don't have to respond to them with a verbal response. I just respond to them by doing what I'm doing, because they hating on. You know what I'm saying?
So is that responding or using your critics as your motivation?
I'm not using them for motivation necessarily. I'm just, responding in a non-verbal way, but I keep doing what I'm doing. I feel like if I wasn't doing this, they would have a reason to hate. So, I'm just keep moving the same way I'm moving. That's just how I feel. That's my response to it.
Respond to critics with actions, pretty much what you're saying. So somebody like a second to none trash, you just respond by just keep selling and putting out good food.
Yeah.
Well, there is a good such thing as constructive criticism. So you can have good and bad criticism. And most of the time, if it is bad, of course, you're going to probably respond in a negative way, unless you're somebody like Jimmy. But, sometimes it's also about how the delivery is, too. Because negative feedback can also help you and mold you to be somebody better and stronger than what you currently are or where you are at right now. It's just like people that give life lessons. Our parents, they teach us how to do certain things, or we do certain things, and one day we might get it wrong. They be honest about it, but at the end of the day, it's only for us to grow into, being able to accept that criticism and do the right things and be positive. But on the negative aspect of it, or the positive aspect of it, it's always good to hear, get a little tap on your back or whatever, that you're doing something right whenever you're doing stuff. So that's pretty much how I feel about it. It's about the presentation or the delivery of how it's being critiqued.
I take the word critic and like someone giving a critique different. I take a critic is supposed to find something negative, like a food critic or some joint like that. Like you critiquing something or you being a critic of something is being negative. But like you said, I would just respond with action. I would never respond with words.
I mean, a food critic say good things too.
You would never respond with words.
Well, to y'all, but not to nobody else, bro. Y'all don't see me on the internet critiquing.
But our critique means a lot, though.
Yes. That's why I don't respond to the folks on the internet.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, in a perfect world, but usually I don't like. Nobody wants to hear criticism of themselves, especially when they don't think they're doing something wrong. So a lot of times when somebody tell me something, especially if I don't think I'm doing it, I don't want to hear it.
Is that a good or a bad
It's a
thing?
bad
horrible.
thing. That is
Oh.
a bad
That's why I don't
thing.
argue a lot of times. But a lot of times they might be telling me something that's right, but I don't think it's right.
But
So
this,
I ain't want to go back and forth with you about something like that.
well, I have no pushback of that because you give. What's crazy to me is you give great advice,
Yeah,
but you never want to take it.
no,
I feel that's why we talk less on the phone nowadays.
not just because I don't be calling people like that.
No, but every time we call, it's an argument going back and forth of advice. Like you give advice and then don't take it, then that's kind of crazy to me.
That is.
And, I mean, I feel like I shouldn't take advice if I'm getting advice from somebody who's not, preaching what they live like
What are we talking about?
the fat dog.
Okay, so looking the part and being the part two different things. Because if somebody comes dressed up in a suit and give you financial advice, you're gonna take financial advice from him. Then you take somebody coming in and giving you financial advice wearing basketball shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah,
But why?
It's just a human thing.
yeah.
It just you don't mean it's right.
Appealing. Yeah, it
No,
doesn't
it don't mean
it's
it, right? It's like you're supposed to put your best foot forward. I feel like if this guy's coming in and teach me something about the financial stuff, I don't feel like he should come in and he just left the gym. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna think that the information he's giving me is valid. I'm just thinking like, why he ain't take time to get himself together if he knew he was about to have a
A
business meeting?
professional setting.
So do you feel you can give somebody podcast advice?
Yeah,
Even if they already have a 3-camera setup, switchboard, timestamp, all of that.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Should be
So
able
that's
to
the
feed off each
suit.
other.
That's the suit, though. Because just because this person show up in basketball shorts and a t-shirt don't mean you can't give them podcast advice. Because somebody with a podcast with a 3-camera setup, they're not going to take advice from us, even though we've been podcasting for 8, 10 years.
It's not about your setup,
No,
it's
I'm
about
saying-
what you're saying. I say that I will listen to him. I wouldn't say that what he's saying is not valid because he got basketball shorts.
You're just taking more valid coming from a person in a suit.
No, I wouldn't take it more valid. I would wonder why he didn't take time to get himself together. That's what I said.
Because he's a millionaire already, and I can't give you advice. I got to get dressed up. I'm a millionaire. I got to get dressed up to come
So
give
you
you
saying
advice.
like
The richest people in the
rappers.
world don't dress up.
You sound like the rappers, like J. Cole versus anybody.
Yeah,
Something like that.
pretty
Okay.
much.
I get what he's saying.
I'm just saying. Because that dude that dressed up in that suit, he could be the fraud of all fraud.
Mhm.
That's true.
Even though,
I mean, that's just like, yeah, people say how blessings come in many forms. Yeah, you never know. That's why you can't judge people off of appearances and stuff like that. Because you never know what a person got. This is just like in the Tyler Perry movie, Family That Prays, the homeless man that was in there. He was the richest one out of the whole movie, but he played a homeless man the whole entire movie. And then they didn't find out that he was a millionaire to the end.
that's the only
You
message I
never
want
know.
to get out there. Don't just look by the cover. I've been
Yeah.
watching Darkman from Darkman Studio.
Do you answer the phone when you're in the bathroom?
I do.
Yes.
Why?
Why
It's
not?
like
It's
you
something
in-
else
like,
to do.
I'm holding the phone like, hey, look at me, Pete.
I'm not
Like,
saying-
it's not like I'm doing that. Like,
I feel like it's nothing that important. Like it can wait. I say that because like I was talking to somebody and they were like, "All right, I'm gonna hit you back." All right, they hit me back later on. I'm like, "Damn, that was quick." Like y'all just getting out of the back, bro. So we just had a whole conversation.
Yeah, bro. Just don't flush the toilet.
there you go.
That's-
And if you do flush, you
that's
gotta put it on
disgusting.
mute.
Yeah, put
That's
it on
disgusting.
me. Why is it disgusting? I got to hear a
It's
headphone
like
in.
somebody's in the bathroom with you.
No, it's not.
I don't want to be in the bathroom while you in the bathroom. Bro. Like,
No, that's crazy.
Y'all
can wait.
I don't know I'm in the bathroom.
I'm about to get out. Like, I'm not here for long. Come right out.
You share the bathroom with Christina sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes. But that's your kind of small. Yeah. That's my woman, though.
That's
Like-
what I'm
I
saying.
sit there and smoke a cigarette
He
while
said
Christina
no.
taking a dump. It don't matter to me.
That's crazy. You feel like that's an invasion of privacy?
Yeah. We got a separate bathroom.
I can't even take it where I want to take it.
Don't. Like, yo, nah, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I take a calling Just don't flush the toilet. Like that's where it get on my nerves. I'm not really thinking.
That's the
And you're not even gonna know I'm in the bathroom. I'm not even gonna tell you I'm in the bathroom.
It's an echo.
You ain't gonna think about that?
Yeah, I'll be like, bro, is that an echo?
I'm in the elevator. I'm in the elevator.
Did you talk about it? No. Don't do that. What's wrong?
So I found out recently that when I'm talking to people and I give my responses or everything, more than one person said that I put myself in every situation. And sometimes that ain't what the person is looking for. Right? To me, it's like, then why are you talking to me? Like, how do y'all feel conversations should go? Because everybody say every conversation I had with them turns into a podcast. If a person is
asking you for an opinion, they're asking you for your own personal opinion, so they are asking you to put yourself in that situation.
Nah, it's different. They're telling you a situation. They're telling you a situation, and your response to that situation is like, I would never. Well, I ain't asking you to put yourself in that conversation. So it's like, well, what do you expect me to do? So I'm like, yo, bro over here told me this, and this. And I was like, oh, I would have never listened to that. I would have wasn't there. So the joint is, oh, why are you putting yourself in this situation? Because we're on the phone.
If you're asking me my opinion, then what are you asking me for? You asking me what I would do, right?
No. How do y'all expect conversations to go? I'm confused at this point.
I mean, it's a give and take. You give a little bit, you take some. You give a little bit more, then you take some.
So
if take some more, then give some more.
If somebody was like, I am not successful because I did this at this age. What is your excuse? That's what's presented to me on the phone.
So you would have said, I would have never done that.
Yeah.
So you supposed to say, well, moving on from that situation, I would try to do this and do that. Or
that's still me putting me in the conversation. I mean, putting me into every situation.
And would they ask you what they should do?
You asked the question.
No, they're just telling me a story. And they're telling me I shouldn't respond with putting myself in the situation.
Sometimes you shouldn't. Because it's not about self.
Yes, and what type of situation would that be?
Death is definitely one.
Fact.
You got death of extended family members.
Yeah.
You know how
you talking about like when somebody be like, oh, I just lost my mom, and you're like, oh, I know how that is.
Yeah, that.
You shouldn't do it.
Yeah, okay. You shouldn't do that. Or like even in the case of where it's just like, Sky, you lost my train of thought. Oh, come back to me on that. But you lost my train of thought.
You were just saying in depth, you was giving the example of where you shouldn't put yourself in the situation. And then you brought
so
up
like,
in depth and
like your feelings, whenever it comes to your feelings. So like, even though you was close with the person, this is somebody else that's way closer to that person that we mutually lost. So I can't go in and be like, oh well, I feel, and not
be
sit and listen,
for that other person.
Have that for that
because
other
they're
person.
feeling worse.
That's cool.
I always say that the world does not have enough sympathy from people to show enough empathy or to empathize with people of, within the groups or within their families, within friendships, relationships.
Because most people are too selfish for sympathy or empathy because they always want to imply their self.
Right.
So what I was saying is, in that, I would say, I'm just carrying on the conversation.
Do you know the difference between sympathy and empathy?
Sympathy is what I might be wrong. Sympathy is what I don't know. Empathy is when you internalize other people's feelings. Sympathy is what? When you show people pity.
Yeah, it's just a thought.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But empathy is actually when I feel what you have going on.
Yeah, you're really putting yourself, the empathy is putting yourself into them shoes.
And I only think 2% of people in the world have empathy.
Is that fact?
I don't think people really care about what you're going through. They just want to insert themselves in your life. Like, you got people that'll do anything for the next person just so they can talk about it. That's selfish. Mm-hmm. They'll go broke doing this just so they can talk about it and make themselves feel better.
Right.
That's selfish. That's not empathy. That's not putting yourself in a situation. That's not anything. That's just downright selfish. How many people, what's the percentage of people that y'all think are selfish on the earth?
75.
It's probably a lot more than that. I'm gonna go with 87.
87. Yeah, that'd be, I know it had to be different. That's crazy.
If only 2% showing empathy
Yes.
or
It's only
sympathy,
2%.
whichever one you trying to say, which one you trying
No,
to say?
empathy.
Empathy,
Sympathy
okay.
doesn't matter to me.
It does at some point. I mean, it does.
Why?
Because, like
You
I
said
said,
sympathy is just a thought.
It's the thought and the words. It's like without the action, I would say, or without
So
the feeling
selfish.
for the action.
No, you just want to be included.
No, it's not selfish. Sympathy is not selfish at all.
So what you said sympathy is just a thought.
It is. You can still like being selfish is I'm not thinking about it at all.
I mean,
That's what
truly,
being
I'm not if
selfish
all
is.
I can give you is sympathy.
Sometimes that's all a person got to give. They can't do nothing else.
Yeah.
But
So that's
going
just
to
like
get
saying condolences and praying and
Yeah.
not praying for the person. How many people you
That's
think
the
do
thing.
condolences and prayers and don't pray for the person at all?
They a lot of that don't.
That's why when I say
That's
I'm praying for you, you better know I
yeah,
am.
that's what I'm saying. You cannot throw around words like that.
Mm-hmm.
Those are serious words. So yes, even like I said, some people just don't have enough to give or whatever. So they just give whatever they little that they can and go and get a card. That's sympathizing with somebody. Just giving that little whatever. I use a thought today.
No, it's selfish. So you wouldn't feel guilty. You went and bought a card so you can say you did something.
No.
How do you
I
show
can
sympathy?
see,
I don't
I
understand.
can see how you saying that,
but how
no,
do you show sympathy?
That's
Giving
with
a
bad
person
intention.
A hug or
Yeah.
take them a soda. when
A simple
somebody
text
died.
message.
He said, "Take them a
Not a
soda."
soda, but you know, some paper towels, whatever you
Something
gonna
that they
take.
like, yeah,
You
like
know
their
what I'm
favorite
saying?
cookie or something.
For the
Something
sit-up,
comforting.
for the sitting up. You
Bring
know
me
what I'm
money.
saying? No, I'm not giving you no.
And that's what I'm saying.
There we go.
Sometimes they
Yeah, you
can't-
gotta feel- I
I'll
can't.
probably give you some.
I can't afford to pay for this funeral, but I got 39 pieces of fried chicken, so you can say you bought 39 pieces of fried chicken.
No, I'm not gonna
What?
tell nobody. I'm just gonna bring it.
I know, but I still need help with this funeral. I ain't trying to feed everybody. I don't need all of this food.
I can't bury them for you. I can
Okay.
give you $25. $25 ain't gonna do nothing for that.
It will. Instead of
not.
this chicken that other people
You go buy
gonna
some
eat.
beer with that
I don't even
$25.
feel
You
like
ain't gonna buy
eating.
no-
Yeah, I ain't gonna buy no chicken. The chicken ain't helping me with the grieving process.
All right, let's talk about grieving. What is a healthy way to grieve? Like, I grieve in an unhealthy way. It's definitely gonna be a lot of drinking, a lot of intoxication, a lot of crying and snotting, and sitting in the corner for a while. But that's not healthy grieving.
I don't think there's a such thing as healthy grieving. Like grieving is just a bad experience. I mean, it has its positive parts to it, but at the end of the day, it's just a really bad feeling going through that whole process 1 through 5. I can't remember all of them, but
I would say
I'm gonna look
healthy
them up.
grieving would be more like, talking about the good times, remembering
oh yeah,
the lessons that, you're supposed to learn and how they will want you to live your life. That's what I would call healthy.
that's painful to some people. Just the thought and the remembrance.
Oh,
of
it's
it.
painful, but it's more healthy than like just drinking and shutting yourself
Self-medicated.
shutting yourself down. Yeah.
That's true.
I feel like I deal with grieving in the worst way. Like I be wanting to go on voluntary mutes. Like I don't be wanting to talk to people. Like
That's not. I don't think that's unhealthy though, because
when you internalize things and you're not getting it out, that's definitely unhealthy.
I don't want to get it out at this time, and I don't want you. There's no way you can get it out of me. So right now, I need to be by myself and let me go through this and cope. And then when I'm ready
Then what
to
if it
deal with
be a
it,
year?
it'd be a year. It's the 5
So you
stages.
telling
of
me
grief.
it's healthy not to talk to nobody for a year?
If that's what you feel you need to do, how would it be healthy talking to them? Well, they should have empathy and listen to what I'm talking about. So the 5 stages of grief are denial, anger. This sounds crazy. Denial, anger. This
What is it?
That ain't right. Bargaining,
You can't read?
depression, and acceptance. What's bargaining? No, I just don't like bargaining being there. I can definitely. I read better than you. Come on, sir. Stop. But
Dyslexic, don't pick on my disabilities.
I don't know what the bargaining part is, but
I don't know bargaining. I ain't never.
yeah,
heard
I
of
know.
bargaining.
I know the last one is
The nine
acceptance.
ain't-
That's the closing door.
Bargaining, a phase where someone may try to make deals with the higher power to reverse the loss or dwell on what if
Oh
situation.
yeah, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
Yeah.
I give anything. Damn, such a something.
Yeah, I think that's BS too, because they're lying.
No, some people.
No,
Some people. I'm
No,
about
them
to say
people that
that.
fall all over the casket and stuff, bro, they ain't like that person, bro.
That's
to me,
not true.
Because that's
all the time.
disrespectful to them. That's disrespectful
That's
to
guilt.
them.
To who?
That's
The body? Is
That's guilt.
disrespectful to the
That's
body?
what I'm
That's
saying.
guilt.
That might be guilt. It's disrespectful.
There
bro.
you go. Guilt is a
That's
different.
guilt.
Now, guilt is different, but that's
Bro, falling all over that casket
So
crying
you
is
tell me that
disrespectful
person
to
up there
them.
hollering and
Ain't
screaming like that is doing that out of guilt?
Guilt or
Nah,
just
I
or
hurt.
showing off.
And that's
Performative.
hurt.
No, because what is that going to change?
bro, that's
Screaming and
crazy.
falling all over the casket is crazy to me.
I feel like it's hurt.
That is, it could be hurt. It
but I
could
feel
be
like
guilt.
you should- You should grieve more for that person and know that they don't want you doing all of this and have more respect than to just go and disrupt their whole funeral service. If you loved them like that, you wouldn't
It
What
disrupt
if
depends
it's
their
on the
on
last
whole
walk?
with some.
We're talking about last walk, though.
It depends
We're talking
on the
about last
person. What
walk.
they say, man, my mama would want me to cut a fool when I got up there.
Now
Right.
that's different. Now, if they had to say it, I guess,
My
bro.
mama goes through that nigga better not be crying. I ain't
And
talking
when
to
I
nobody
say-
for a year.
When I say guilt, whenever I
I'm
say
with
guilt,
guilt,
that don't mean that they didn't mess with that person or they didn't deal with that person before. People can fall out, one day, and then the next person get into a car accident or something, and it's
Yeah.
just over
Yeah.
like that.
They
There ain't no more
they wasn't
forgiveness. There ain't
able
no
to
closure.
close,
No,
yeah.
yeah, it's nothing. So it could be that type of guilt too.
Right,
Whenever you deal with it.
So how long do y'all stay mad at people that y'all consider like y'all real friends or family or whatever relationship? How long do you stay mad at that person?
It depends
Like,
on the nature of the situation.
Yeah.
Okay, let's give a scenario. Like,
Just
let's
your
give
question.
all three. Let's give
A friend, a family member.
No, any stage. Let's go from low, mid to high. Like they did something low, y'all had a little argument or a spat or something y'all didn't disagree
A
with.
simple disagreement. Yeah, that's what level one is. Like,
That's
just
level one.
simple
So
disagreement.
what? Matter of fact, let's start with this. What would make you truly angry at your friend?
Disloyalty.
Betrayal.
Yeah.
Y'all went with a strong one.
Yeah,
I can't go over that. I
My
can't get over
friend
I'm
that.
about to say it's easy to
You're
You're
make
not
up
my
whenever
friend
you
if you disloyal
If
to
you
me.
tell me something, I'm expecting you. I'm expecting that from you, and I'm holding you to that.
Okay,
That's a friend.
but like, okay, disloyal. I don't think a friend could be like disloyal to you.
If you're not doing what you told me to do, and I'm expecting from you the same thing that you would expect from me, that's disloyalty.
Give me an example.
Just say like you say you wouldn't talk to a girl that I talked to,
All
and
right,
then I
that's what I
find
was
out
gonna
that
say,
you're
yeah.
talking to one of my exes.
Okay, that's an extreme too. But yeah,
That's not extreme.
That's
That's normal
disloyal.
to most people.
but you're not my. If you would do that, then you're not my friend to start
Yeah.
with.
But that's not reality today. Like friends do that kind of stuff. To
Well,
each
I don't
other
have
all the
friends. I
time.
only have brothers. and
That's
sisters.
yeah,
But
man.
it's
That's what
all
I'm saying.
family. I don't have friends. I just used it for the.
That's what they say,
audience.
but then blood thicker than water only in certain cases.
Yeah.
That's
So
a
just
fact.
because they call you their brother, they might be still. Yeah.
That's a fact.
Still
But
can
my
get back
my
though.
brothers that I talk about, I known these. We done been through this. We done been through arguing, not talking for 6 months. We done been through. The people that I'm talking about is the people that I'm talking
I
about.
never argue with my brothers. We never not talk to each other for 6 months.
That's what I'm saying. Like whenever the friendship and stuff is really, really true,
Yo,
like
it's,
that, you don't
it's
go
real
long
people that
without
have.
talking
I'm
about
talking about real brothers that they ain't talked to in 2 years. It happened
Yeah.
with their real brothers, so it can happen with a brotherhood.
it. Just
or
because they
sisterhood.
real brothers don't mean that they had a close relationship, though. Like they still don't make them friends. Some brothers don't even like each other for real.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I can't stand it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well,
Maybe because I
that's-
have a great relationship
Siblings,
with my
period.
siblings. I can never see that. Like you see going a whole month without talking to either one of your siblings, your real siblings.
No.
I
I talk
can
to like my sisters could go months without calling me. I'm gonna call them every week.
Yeah, but they used to that.
Well, I said, my
it's
brother-
not to me, it's not no. I'm like, why ain't talking to them in 2 weeks? I'm like, oh, it's because I ain't called them. Let me call them. Well, I was waiting for you to come on, man.
Because that's what you usually do.
Yeah. Even with my little brother, I talk to him probably more than I do my sister. And
I hate when me and my brother argue because he act like he can just come right back and like, what's up, sis? What you doing? Like, bro, we was just fighting like 10 minutes ago.
That's probably got all my brothers and sisters.
Yeah,
you only got one brother, so y'all are closer.
Yeah, we are close though, but still, I just don't be with you. You was asking about time frame. I need some time. I need some time.
Before you can just say, "Hey, yo, what up, sis?" That's him saying, "I'm sorry."
My sisters could get
mad at each
other. Or you might have been wrong though. And then he's like, "Oh, let me check the temperature."
Rare. It's very rare.
Well, you're a woman, of course. It's very rare y'all are wrong.
Very rare doesn't mean that we're not at all.
You do that too.
What?
I'm never
you
wrong.
say he's a woman?
I don't know. I'm never wrong.
That's why I said time
I'm
out.
never wrong.
See what I'm saying? See that? That's messed up.
I don't think they can hear you. Can y'all hear
No,
Do you? When you're wrong and you find out you're wrong, do you admit it?
Yes. But it takes a lot for me to admit
You got them.
It got to be 5. You got to give me 5. Like, nope. Nope. All right.
You got to open the sky. Crack the sky open for
Z's. And y'all are the same. Jimmy the same way.
No, I admit it.
Crack the sky.
What's the last thing you admitted that you was wrong about?
The other day.
No.
Come on, we have all.
Okay, so we got new sheets for the bed. I took the old sheets off the bed. I put them up. Then I couldn't find the remote. So I'm like, dog, I done lost the remote. So I found the remote, but it won't. The real remote was the old remote that was broke. So I just like, I don't know, the remote broke now, whatever. So I went in the closet, pulled out something. Bam, the remote falls out. I just take the remote, put it on the bed. I was gonna just act like, right. But I got guilty conscience. I don't know where it came from. Can't stand it.
I don't like it neither.
I was like, she was like, "Oh, babe, you fixed the remote." I was like, "Yeah."
No, I didn't.
I really didn't fix it. What happened was I threw it in the closet 3 days ago, but the day it fell out while
You should have been like, "I fixed the remote problem."
No, she would have been like, "Well, how did you fix it?"
Yeah.
I tried.
I found the remote.
That.
I didn't lie. I fixed the remote problem. I ain't fixed the remote.
Not telling the whole truth is lying.
Lying by omission.
Can't conscious, man. I don't know where I got this.
Yeah, I got it. Hey, a good upbringing. A good upbringing.
No, they just got here.
That means
you got tired of being effed up all the time.
Yeah, you going in.
I'm telling you.
My conscience, bruh.
Your life experience has humbled you.
Yeah, I guess.
Dang, I like the way you said
it's
that.
A double-edged sword.
It's humble.
Yeah.
It's a double-edged sword.
That's crazy.
But when we talk about grieving, like, not only can you grieve the dead, you can grieve the living.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up now.
You can grieve the living. Like, to me, grieving the living is like you got to cut them all the way off.
Yeah, point of no return.
Yeah, and that closure for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Not, like when you're not literally putting the dirt on the casket, but you like closing that door and not letting them back in.
Oh, like you dead to me.
Yeah. And
when last time you ever do that?
I don't really want to put my.
All right, let's not talk. You don't got to put him or whoever.
Yeah, but yeah, sometimes you got to. Sometimes it's better for people to be out of your life. I don't want them to die, but I want them out of my life, and I want them out of my life for good. And I got the reasons why they out of my life, so I had to bury it mentally. But they still live.
So they gave you a good reason to I already know I don't want this person in my life, but they cool, they this, and they just gave you so many strikes to the point where you was like, they're done.
Hands washed.
Yeah, I done that with a couple people.
There's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes you got to.
Yeah, ain't nothing. No. If you're not, like I'm saying, if you're not with the progression of my life or you're not progressing in life, it's hard for me to really be around you as I get older. We talked about this here before, but not on this topic. But it's like, yo, if we grew up together, I'm 20, you 20, when I met you or whatever, grew up together, now we 36, and you're still doing the same thing, you still ain't got no girl, no house, no wife, no nothing going on with yourself, you still, yeah, bro. That's easy. So when does it become hard to do? Like, they been progressing or something, what's the switch?
And sometimes you got to cut people off of your life that you really like, that you was cool with.
Yeah, but they bring
why
you down.
For different reasons. Like,
a leech.
Yeah.
You sucking your dry while you trying to progress and ain't getting nowhere.
Or your lives are moving in different directions.
You mean like a leech, like always want some money? You won't give
Not
up
even
money.
necessarily
So what you
just
mean, like a
money,
leech?
like energy, period.
Yeah.
Like somebody just always coming
Always
to you with their
taking from
problems
you, yeah.
and somebody always needing this, like whether it's monetary or not, that somebody can just go, oh, let me borrow your car. You mind if I can borrow your car for such and such? You been a nice person, can go. Not saying that.
They asked
y'all
you to
know-
borrow your car.
Y'all know how I
Say,
feel
you ain't
about
let
my car. I'm
nobody
just
borrow
saying
your
in
car,
general.
man.
Y'all know
You ain't
that.
let nobody borrow $2,
Yeah, I'm about to
man.
Chill on me, because don't do that. Because I definitely do.
Not $2.
I
She
definitely
ain't let
do.
nobody
They
borrow
never gave
$2.
me $2.
She ain't getting nothing.
Matter of fact, we're not gonna get on.
And
your
she gonna
case.
need
Oh,
that $2
yeah,
we
back.
definitely are.
She gonna need that $2
No, we don't.
back.
Oh,
We
I'm
I'm
ain't
about to
with it.
say, dang.
It's just now. If I say
I'm
I
about to
got
say, Jimmy don't even borrow money.
if I say I got you, then I got you, and
Yeah.
that's no nothing in return.
No, that's a
none of
fact.
that.
I'm just giving you.
But
You ain't got me no honey bun a while ago.
You don't need
didn't
no honey
ask for
bun.
one.
You
You
don't need
knew
no
I
honey
was
bun.
going. That's
They
not.
don't
That's
make
not.
diet sugar-free honey
Faith
bun.
Without Works is dead again because he
Faith
knew.
Without Works is
He
dead.
knew that I was going to
get
get a. He knew that I was going to get a honey bun. I got a honey bun. He seen me get out to get a honey bun. I got back in the car for the honey bun.
Oh, nah, she was
just
gonna
entertaining.
nah, don't act like
We
I can buy no honey
entertaining.
bun.
But yeah.
So, but before we get out of here,
Mhm.
you moved a while ago.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
But how are you still enjoying it? What are some of the greatest times you had in there? What are some of the times where you miss being at home?
I'm home every day still because I work down here, so I'm technically really home every day. Still see my kids and stuff. That'd be the only thing though.
Come on, see my kids. That's why I love
Yeah.
that you say that, Joint. You have no kids.
I don't
Gotta
have
see my
kids, but yeah, see my kids, and then yeah, it just be really about me going and vibing by myself, laying in the bed. I don't have nobody to answer to. I don't got to do nothing. Just get up and move whenever I want to.
We in the best podcast in the world by giving shout outs, man. Shout out to my mama for breaking me.
Shout out to God, for without him, we are nothing. Shout out to 810 Studios. Shout out to Mr. Vika. We want to shout out our fans. We hope that y'all continue to support us. Keep pushing not the music. Keep pushing the music too. Grammys and repeat, you already know.
Hey.
But keep pushing all the episodes out, y'all. Just keep sharing, like, subscribe, everything that y'all can do. Help us keep them numbers up. We love y'all.
You know, I want to shout out God for without him we are nothing at all. You know.
You just say that.
Yeah, we just shout out all the supporters. Y'all keep supporting us. We'll keep trying to get y'all a consistent product. We trying to get better at our craft. Pray for us. We'll continue to pray for y'all. We love all y'all.
Hey, stumble out of bed, stumble in the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition, yawn and stretch and try to come alive. We out!